Alright, let's see. Warriors in the area. Healing potion, flash rate, and potion of vision. That is very good. Let's just keep that in mind. So we are playing some more Alchemy Garden. This time we're gonna do things a little bit different. Because you have seen by now a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm going to skip like certain parts out that we've been doing the last couple of episodes. I will come back when I have completed the mission. I will come back when, you know, it is a summer. Because with the summer, the trees and bushes and whatever not, I think will look pretty different. And then sooner or later, we're gonna get some more of these cool little festivals. I wonder what we're gonna do with this one. So with that being said, let's get my butt to work. 25,000 bucks. I don't think I'm gonna get this anytime soon. And I think I can best just first take care that I have all of the plots in the other house, that I fixed up the other house, and have a very big fat bank account, I guess. Just a little update here. I have actually got all of the needed needs for the second person, which need 2 of these moons and 2 roses. Now for this person up here, the only thing I'm going to need is coriander. As you can see, it's a 26, so I basically have 2 more days to get coriander. I also don't have coriander growing in my garden, and I checked out the shop. There are no coriander seeds, so it's going to be an exciting one with this one. But basically what I now would like to do is get these 2 all the way up to the person which I should give them to. Now, I'm not sure if I can really tell which person it is. It doesn't really show. What would be nice if the picture of the person was standing near here. What I also wish what would be a thing is for some reason that the calendar would be moved up here. And then this thing would expand on the side, so you got a little bit more space right down here. I will say that to the developer because, you know, it's a lot of scrolling around here. But my guess is that she needed a lot. I'm probably wrong. And that he needs like those 2 items. Nope, I was wrong. My lady. Well, there is 1 out of the 2 quests. So let's see on the last day if I can get 1 more coriander. And so I am on the last day of spring and on the last day in order to complete this last mission. Now the only thing that I'm missing is 1 coriander. So I hope today that I'm going to find it. If not, then this will be the first mission that fails. Well, sad news, I couldn't find any coriander, so I have to skip this mission. I don't think the game will give you a penalty for that, because basically it's a request letter on a board. You can take it, and if you got the stuff, you know, you get a reward. If you fail it, you don't get any reward. I think that will be all. Now also, I did find 2 more new plants, which one of them is this banana lyre, and I believe this is the first poisonous plant that I found, and I got this swamp azalea. Yeah, these 2 are new. I just put them in here so I could remember myself to show it to you guys. Now the thing here is, this is the last day of spring, and which means we're gonna get into summertime right down here. So let's see if we get a penalty or no penalty, or how the summer is looking. Let's see. Yeah, it definitely looks a lot different, a lot more green. It's definitely very nice. And I kind of also noticed that I need a lot more storage sooner or later. And what I will try to do at some point is get a chest for each kind of color there is available and put stuff in there. For now, I just have all the regular planting in there, all the special ones, plus the mushrooms in here. The same will go for the seeds packages. And or what I should also be doing is be very careful, like not grab everything that is just laying around, because I don't need all of that. I'm wondering, will I get some seeds? Yeah, I do get a seed, which is very nice. Now I don't have any letter in my mailbox, so it is not like I will get a warning from someone, hey, you didn't bring me all of the stuff. Next time you're gonna get a lot less rewards. So basically what is going to happen right now is that I'm going to do a couple of days with some new rounds, and I'm also going to check, I love how these trees are also different now, for some missions. There is one thing I'm wondering is, will the swamp look different? Not really, but I guess that is okay. It is at least, you know, a very magical place compared with the last time I played this game. And of course, you're right now selling what I needed yesterday. Yeah, well, let's buy 2 of these. I'm going to be very careful with collecting, farming, and giving stuff away. And I would also like to have 1 tree. And I would like to see if it gives a lot more logs than the tiny little trees. Alright, now let's see. When you come in here, it is like a very much open space around here. I would like to have a tree here. And maybe... very much maybe, I'm just gonna keep it here if it looks nice. Maybe for decoration targets. Or buy a new one. You know, sometimes you don't see certain things. And sometimes it's like, stand still, take a look at what is around you. And what does it say? Right down near my time zone, it says press J. Let's press J and look at this beautiful book. I haven't really realized this. So yeah, this will give a more clear view of your weekly assignments. Only the thing here is this, it's what don't disappear while it already passed. But another thing what you can see here are recipes and Botanica. Basically down here you can still see like what is left to explore and to discover if it's about new type of plants, which is a very interesting thing. Right, let's see, do we have some assignments? Nope. There were no assignments yesterday too, so I'm going to need to keep a close eye on that. Right, slowly but surely I would like to plan out some gardens and I want to buy some plots. So this one, for example, 2,500, and I would like to make it the mushroom garden. So what I'm doing here is just place like this row here, and there is going to be 1 kind in here. So for an example, these easier ones are going to be here. And once I bought this plot, I want to extend the whole row that way and always keep the first 3 of these so I know what I need to plant there. This one is going to be that one. Still have some space left. Yep. And for those guys, we're going to give them this spot. I think it would be a very good idea to always remember where to place things, and slowly but surely I want to do that with all of these plots going all the way around. I think it would be the best way to start off with if it's about more organized gardening. And of course I would like to have some nice fences around. Now I did request it of the developer for storage access in the garden, because it's going to be super handy, you know, with all the space I have and the space that I don't have. So basically what I want to do, I'm going to skip you all of these days down here. I'm going to see if I can do some small quests. If I find some new plants, then I'll make sure to save them up right here in this chest. And then somewhere between then, I'm going to do some sales. I want to crank up my budget. And then once I have like a nice amount of cash, I would like to buy 1 plot, fill them up with stuff that is going to need to be there. And I would like to see if I can fix this store, make it look nice. I want this store to be colorful and happy. Sounds like a good plan, right? Now, boy, and we are... let me just say a few plenty of days later, and you know, while doing all of this roundup of stuff, I have been thinking that I might not, cannot really find my word, that it might not be a good idea to skip too much and try to set ginormous type of goals. But I've been collecting a lot of stuff. I've been also doing a couple of missions. As you can see, I have 3,000 cash. I haven't been selling any potions in the shop just yet, because I had quite easy fun doing what I was doing, and I think I should continue this way. It is very relaxing to just go around a couple of days doing some easy missions, and that's it. And so now I have enough money. I said that I wanted to buy that plot, but I have a better idea to start buying this plot first because of the food. So in this case, let's buy this plot. I've also been checking out meanwhile a lot of these achievements, and there is also an achievement that says collect 1 million bucks. So there are some bigger goals to achieve. Now the reason why I want to buy this plot first is because I don't want to make an extra chest for all of these food seeds. But rather just place them right down straight away in here. So sooner or later I'm going to need to place some fences and then, you know, expand this further away. And this is something that I would like to do way more along the way. I have to be so careful not to misplace stuff. For example, these pineapples are now filled up, and this means that I have to put these seeds away, which is a bit of troublesome. I would like to place seeds right away in a big row of stuff. Now, of course, I'm going to do the same thing all over the place, which I have explained before. And on this way, it can also save me some storages for seeds all over the place, which is not very handy. So in this case, I have also a little bit of extra cash left, and I would just like to take a look like what can we do with things. And also I'm going to take this guy away, and I would like to just basically set up things a little bit more on the logic way. So in this case, I'm just going to keep this guy into my bedroom like that. And when it's like real Easter, I would like to place it down here, right? I would really like to focus getting the gardens done and setting up the shop as quick as possible and making it look nice, better to say. So in this case, let's repair the floor. And I want to have things colorful. Yeah, that's a little bit too colorful. Now my favorite color is green, but I think I would like to go for more this type of green. So let's just $300. You know what? It is fine. The first thing that I would like to do is just get this building repaired. So, and it's not a bad color. I think this will also increase like the shop satisfaction, which is very good. And also one of my problems is at this moment I'm going to need to set up a episode, because it has been a little while. That's also because things were very busy last week, but I don't want to wait for too long with that. And I'm thinking to write down some goals, what I want to do with this game. I cannot repair that one. That's, I think, because this guy's on there. That's because I already ran out of cash. Holy moly. Okay, so yeah, I actually going to need to do the same with these days, but I will do that between in the episodes. I'm just going to do the same type of deal. Now, one thing I do want to do is just take a look at fences, because this just costs like a certain wood. Let's see what I like. Nature fence. Oh my god. Now let's take a look outside first. Like, this is the way how our house looks. Now I'm not quite sure if I would do something to the wall that it will change something. Now one thing I can do is just take a real quick look onto the village board and see if they have a mission for me. Yes, there is a mission. So we're gonna get a bit of cash, then I can change one wall and see if something changed to the outside. If not, then I can decide how to make things, and maybe also a little bit environmental take a look type of deal. So yeah, I find this way more handy. The only thing is that this guy for some reason just stays here. This needs to be like a remove button or whatever. Oh, lavender, 3 poppies. I only have 3 lavender. Ah, for heck's sake. Let me just go around to see if there is more lavender. What are you? No. I think what I kind of was trying to say is that I don't want to become greedy. But I cannot find any of these plants right now. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to guess what kind of a fence would be nice. I still think white though. And these are, of course, a little more expensive. And this would be more something for like the outline. And this would be something really nice for the swamp area. Even though I don't find these brown ones bad too. You know what? I'm going to go for 1 rope. And I would just like to see how it's going to look like in the garden. I find the white a little too luxurious. I find the brown one maybe just a little too normal. Or whatever I'm trying to get out of it. Well, I mean, sure. And what is... Well, it doesn't especially have to be a problem with the tray. If I would place this here, can I... Well, I could place this on here. That is just my whole idea. Display here what is to be found there. What I might end up doing in the future is just move it up 1. I think that is, you know, looking a little bit more nicer, unless this guy is going to be troublesome with glitching out. So this is what I gotta do. What I want to do is just make a couple of these guys after I met at least one of them. Now make a couple of these. And you know what? Just split this up. I just want to have like a small backup going on down here. And, well, make up your mind, bro. I'm just seeing like having 29 doesn't make any sense. I want to have 30. I'm gonna make 3 more benches. This is just going to be the backup. And then there we go. So in this case, we're having 7 fences. And I also hope that it will kind of connect up correctly. Which I mean from this part. Can we... I forgot that that was a thing in this game. You know what? It is what it is. It is all going to be fine. So yeah, now I can tell that things are not going to be too much correct. But also, like, I cannot really place this guy here unless I'm going to need to move up everything one forward. This might not be too bad of idea considering that I have tons of space out here. So yeah, this is kind of good to know. See like how things work. I mean, I could do this, but it doesn't allow me to place this guy here. So I'm going to need to, you know, move this tree up for a bit. That is going to be fine. I love that. I freaking love that. But maybe what I can also do, I have always a big difficulty making up my mind right away. I just first would like to see if I can pass through. It's also very important. Well, not here apparently, but I just mean that all the tree doing that. And I like, that's also not going to be very handy. So this basically means that I'm going to need to... yeah, move things even up a lot more. Now the space between in these crops will be 1 block. And that's also a shame. Well, maybe I could do something like this. Let's have a nice row of space between in all the crops down here. I think this is going to be a better idea. So what we're going to do is move this show up. 1 here. I don't have to do like too crazy. I think this will do. And I just have to move this tree up some other spot or whatever I'm going to do with that. And then I can have this as display. Do the same with these guys. Move this one up here because I only think there are 3 pieces of food. But then again, there are a lot more plots I can buy in order to make it look nice. And I can also have like a little pathway between these 2 plots, just in case if I have big plans for this place. But so this is what is going to need to happen. I am going to need to fulfill all of these days. I will take a look at if we have something new. If not, then I'll just skip it. And then I'll meet you guys next time on the day of Summer Festival. And with that being said, I hope you have a nice weekend. This is going to be nice. I just can't wait to have a ton of cash and just set everything up and make this like a whole big garden factory type of view with everything nice in one line. I think it's going to